Phase after the wedding, life really kicks in. Wow, am I really married? Let's get started with the good, right? Let's get started with the good. Do you look at your wife in a beautiful way where you can't believe that you're really married? To me, it happens a lot of times. Sometimes on the weekends, when me and my wife be hanging out, chilling, and she like, why do you say that all the time? Because I'm like, yo, you really beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you fine. You know what I mean? She say I'm fine, but I'm like, you fine, you beautiful to me. Like, and you know what? I really didn't have no guidance for nobody to pick my wife out like that. You know what I mean? I got stuff from like my mother and stuff that you hear and stuff, but mainly I prayed about it. You know what I'm saying? I prayed about, my wife, and I think she was my angel to rescue me. You know what I mean? I started thinking about that. She chose me with all. Did your wife choose you with all your flaws? Yes. Wow, I'm really married. She chose me, knowing my past, knowing how I used to be, knowing how I was when we dated. Wow. Am I really married? Did she really choose me to be the man that she want to be with for the rest of her life? Right? And fellas, did you think you was going to be a player for the rest of your life? Right? Did you think you was going to be a player for the rest of your life? Did you ever think that you wouldn't settle down? You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't find the right one. You know, this wouldn't be the right lady for me, or this wasn't the right woman for me. I'm going to go through a lot of these topics real quick. Because like I said, I don't want to keep you guys late at night, too late. So that's why I started a little bit early. I usually do 9 o'clock. But I started thinking about that. I'm like, wow, even after all my flaws. Because she chose me because I asked her, will you marry me? She had a choice at that time to say no, right? After all the BS, all the flaws, everything behind me, all the stuff that I did in the past, she still chose me, right? Now, man, let's do this right here. When I really got to thinking about just this, I had to look back on a lot of things that I did previous to being married, and I'm like, if I was that dude, I mean, looking at a lot of things, I'm saying, if you was in that position, would you have married yourself? You start thinking about stuff like that. Like, would I have married me? You know what I'm saying? After all the bull stuff that I did, all the stuff, and you start, it's like mind blowing that now you're really married, right? So when it gets to marriage, it's not just yourself, you know, all the stuff that you used to think about, now when I make choices while I'm really married, I got to think about my choices and how would it affect my wife. I don't make these choices now. I don't make these choices alone by myself. These choices that I make, these choices that I make, I'm not making by myself. I'm making thinking of her and how she would feel. Um. Also, while I'm really married, I'm gonna keep repeating that because it's like mind blowing. Did you think somebody that was gonna really have your back all the way like that? Do she have your back all the way like that? Do your wife have your back all the way like that? Do she stand up for you? You know what I mean? Do she really stand up? Is she your voice when you're not there? You know? That's really important that your wife have a voice. Your wife have a voice when you're not there. She got your back. You know what I mean? Wow. I can't believe I married a woman that really got my back like that. Because you might have been in the past, had dated prior to being married, and the real interest of that lady wasn't for you. It was all about her. in her selfish ways or whatever. You know, it might have been that situation. It wasn't thinking about you. So you got to think, man, am I really married? She really has my back. And this is a question I want you guys to take today and answer. And ask your wife. This is going to be real good right here. This is a real good question. Even, I don't care if you've been married 30 years. I don't care if you've been married 6 months. I don't care if you've been married been 5 years, right? What really made your wife say yes? And why? That's a question to ask her tonight. What really made you say yes to me? And why? That's reinforcements for you guys to realize, wow, I'm really married, right? Because hopefully those are some good things. You know, hopefully it's not saying because of the money or something. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's some good values that she say why she said yes to you and give you a good valid reason of why. In case she tell you this today. If she can't tell you this today, it might be a little situation that's going on. Because she might not see that no more. That's good. You know? So she might not see that in you no more. And you might have to get her back to that place to see that, right? Now, I'm not going to go into the bad parts of like, why am I really married? But I want you to think of a couple of things, right? So, us fellas, you know, when you going out, you like to get dressed up, right? You like to get nice, you know. So, do you get dressed up to make other women look at you? Or to make your wife be like, wow, I really married him? You got to think about that. Do you get dressed up to go out to make her jealous or to make other women look at you? Or do you get dressed up to make your wife be like, wow, I really married me a handsome looking dude? You know what I'm saying? I really married, you know, wow, am I really married? Things you got to do. Does she get jealous when other women look at you? Do your wife get jealous when other women look at you? And what do? When other women look at you and she feels, and you can feel, man, we don't be stupid. We feel that tension of the jealousy. You know what I'm saying? How do? You know, do you like separate yourself like you not together with her? Do you make it seem like yourself? Are you available? Like, wow, like, or do you make her feel secure? And when you see that jealousy, give her a kiss, hold her hand to make her feel secure about like, wow, I'm really married. You get what I'm saying? I'm yours, you're mine. You get what I'm saying? I'm yours, you're mine. Are we doing that? You know, instead of making her feel, you know, if she feels that way, she get jealous of other women. Now, if she get jealous of other women, that's not our fault. But at the same time, to make her feel secure, what you want to do, fellas, you want to hold her hand at that time. You want to give her a kiss at that time if she's feeling some type of way. I got some for all my gym guys. Yeah, I'm going to strike it right there. Wow, I'm really married. Do you go to the gym like you single? Like you by yourself? Am I getting in shape for others, or I'm getting in shape for her, myself, and just my health? Right? Are you getting in shape for others, or are you getting in shape for her? And if it is for her, why is she not going to the gym just as much as you? Right? That's a good one. Why is she not going to the gym just as much as you? You know, she should be going to the gym just as much as you, or just a little bit less than you if she don't have the availability time to do it. So y'all both can be looking good. So y'all both can keep y'all eyes on each other. Because you know what the gym's like. The gym is a meat market. Don't play. We all know this. It's a meat market. It's attractive people in there. It should be. Because they're in there to make themselves look good. Make themselves look right. But who are you making yourself look right for? Are you making yourself look right for that regular that comes in because your wife ain't there? Or are you making yourself look good for your wife? Oh, see, I'm striking a nerve right there. Because I know I got a lot of guys that go to the gym. And I see them post, and stuff. But I don't never see them, with their wife working out, posting them together. That's things that we got to start showing as like married couples. We got to start showing us working out as couples. You can take the time to tell one of the homeboys to take a picture or a video of you while you working out. If it's a homeboy. Or even one of your homegirls. But you can't, if you at the gym, the person that should be taking that selfie or that picture of you looking good or working out should be your wife. Or should be your husband, vice versa, if it's the women, But at the same time, why y'all can't get somebody taking a picture of y'all working out together? You know what I'm saying? Y'all showing just y'all both getting it in. You know what I mean? Because you try to hide behind the camera when the mirror so they don't see who's videotaping. But it's okay if it's your husband. It's okay if it's your wife. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm striking, So, and then I want to go back onto this, Well, am I really married? We should be at the gym together. We should be doing more workouts together. And I understand some spouses are not the workout type of person. You might be that workout type of person, but guess what? They married and they knew who you were. They know how you like to work out. I hope they just didn't started working out so then you can start, before you got married, just to get married like that. Y'all should be working out together as one. And my man. So, fellas, say the wife picked up more weight than you expected, right? After y'all got married, After you got married, and you're like, I'm gonna go the bad way with it. You're like, wow, I really didn't expect to be married to her like this. But I don't want to put no negative thing out there. This is what I'm gonna say though. On the backspin of that, are you looking at yourself first? You get what I'm saying? Are you looking at yourself? You can't be telling, oh, she gained a little weight and you got the pudgy stomach as well. You get what I'm saying? Wow, am I really married? Yeah, is she really married to you? Is she really married to you? Are you really married to her because she done gained that weight? And when that happens, like I said, you got to look at yourself. And the next thing you got to do is you got to start, if you're not happy with it, y'all both got to have a plan together. You got to have a plan. And guess what? At the end of the day,